What up, YouTube? Brokefarmer back for another video on this beautiful day, y'all. Last video I was complaining about being overwhelmed. It ain't in me to be overwhelmed for long. That's what it was then. But now, let's take back over the garden. And I'm gonna show you how I'm doing that. Stay tuned. All right, so one thing about taking back over my garden, all functionality. Now these are goji berries that refuse to grow here. Been in this barrel about 2 years. I just assumed they would do better. I can go on Amazon and get some goji berries. Also, these goji berries are very invasive, so I'm worried about at some point they getting out of this pot or this barrel or whatever. So we're gonna take them out and put something here that doesn't need water, doesn't need attention, and freeing me up to do other stuff instead of weeding this all the time and for goji berries that don't want to be here. So I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna give them a new home. Stay tuned. All right, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull all this out. I got my wheelbarrow over here. I don't know if y'all can see this wheelbarrow. Make sure it's in the shot, kinda. It's right there. Because I don't want to put this in the compost and it keep growing. So I'm gonna put it on my gorilla cart and it's going straight to the trash can. Oh, it's rooted in, y'all. We're gonna have to dig her out. Now let's try to dig her out. Now the root system on this is ridiculous, y'all. I might have to get all the soil out of here. Yeah. If you gonna plant goji berries, put it in the pot. Which is what I did, so I got tired of it. All right, I got all the roots I can get out of there, and it filled up the whole gorilla cart with them goji berry roots. So, first thing you're thinking, well, what are you gonna plant in bad soil that you forget about and don't remember the water all the time? What can you put in this bed that can thrive? Well, cactus. Yay, cactus. So my whole dilemma with this bed is I have to drag the hose all the way up here to water it. But what don't like water is these cactuses I got in these pots. They tolerate bad soil. It's a marriage made in heaven, right? Right. So I'm gonna plant these. I got pliers. Cause last time I tried to grab them with my hand with a glove on, bad idea. If I can get them out. Oh, they rooted in there. Okay. Well, root in this. All right. So we're gonna fill this bed up with cactus, and I'm gonna be back to show you the results. All right, we got all the cactus in. I was grabbing it by the pliers to put it in. A little casualty. It'll be okay. But I got everything in. It's supposed to rain today, plus cactus don't need that much water, so I'm not that worried about it. And we just gonna let them thrive in here. Another way I'm cutting down on my work, I don't have to drag this hose over here. Cactus gonna get along how cactus get along. We're gonna overtake this garden, one project at a time. This is project number 1. All right, when I say I'm trying to take back over my garden, is foreseeing the future. All right, this is a mulberry. I have a very big mulberry over there. These produce a small mulberry. These are everbearing mulberries. So, okay, we don't want to focus. There we go. So instead of weeding around these mulberries and putting a lot of energy where I got to go around with my lawnmower, I know they're gonna be small mulberries. It's supposed to be a dwarfing tree, so I'm gonna dig them up and put them in a pot. Yeah, if it ain't what I want out here, then it ain't gonna be out here. I got big mulberries. You a deceiver, a liar. Moving on. All right, let's get up out of here. Now pull you up, or you gonna come up? Oh, can't pull you up. And that's your root system on a 2-year-old mulberry in the ground. Just saying, be sure when you put these mulberries in the ground, that's where you want them forever. Forever. All right, so we reduced the size of the root ball. So we got reduced the size, the top growth. You can't have this much root ball and a 7-foot plant. So we're gonna get the limbs closer to the bottom and try to turn it into a tree pot. And when I say tree pot, I mean get rid of a bunch of leaves, because you don't only have so many nutrients in that pot that you're gonna feed to this tree. So for it to have this much top growth, it's gonna die out. It's all a balance. So we're just gonna get that chopped up, and I'll be back and show you what the final results look like. All right, I got it in a pot. She about 5'5". All them lower branches are currently gone on her. And this is a 13-gallon pot, so I gave it a bigger prune, because I know mulberries grow fast. The root system gonna go crazy, so that's why I did that one like that. And this one over here is in a 30-gallon pot, so I let it get a little more bush form on it. I feel like the root can go a little wilder in that. But if you see in the future it's gonna be a problem, don't wait till the problem get there. Go ahead and take care of it now. That's why I'm in the situation I am. I'm reclaiming my yard, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, so last video I complained a lot. Yeah, that's what gardeners do, man. By nature, we just want to come out here, pick our fruit, our vegetables, and go in the house. So my bad if I got anybody upset or turned off from garden. It is what it is. Know what you can handle and run with it. Now, don't get me wrong. I've been good for the last couple of years, but after expanding and expanding, I finally got to that sweet spot where I say, that's enough. It's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You know your limitations in life is a good thing. That is a beautiful melon, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. That is a beautiful melon. But it ain't ready yet. There's another one. But great thing about gardening, you hit the wall, you back up, and you move forward. Now with all this crazy rain, I've been getting rid of more watermelons than I'm eating. It's also a part of gardening. It get overwhelming until you just sit back and be like, oh, I did that to myself. We good over here, y'all. I don't want to upset nobody. I don't want to deter nobody from this great thing we call gardening. But as a YouTube content creator, I can't always tell you that life is good and keep working. Sometimes I just got to be honest, y'all, and say, hey, this was going on in the garden. I need to move a couple things around just for better peace of mind. That's all. I'm gonna get it back together, y'all. But that's how I felt. And in the moment, when I'm talking to y'all, I talk in the moment. If I'm pissed off in the moment, I ain't gonna tell you it's raining or something like that. Y'all know what I mean. I love gardening and I'm gonna continue to garden. But when I turned that camera on last week, oh, I meant that. I meant I was overwhelmed by this jungle of a garden. It wasn't going that good this year. The bugs were eating me up. A lot of rain. It's all a part of gardening though. I forgot to mention at the end of the video, you have good years, you have bad years. But as a gardener, we keep gardening. And look at that, first time she fruiting ever. Chicago Hearted Fig. Gonna be a good fig year, y'all. But getting back what I said, I should have said that at the end of the video instead of just being woe is me the whole goddamn video and talking about how much I was overwhelmed. Should have just said it's part of life. Your gardening is a direct reflection of life. Some days you got good days, some days you got bad days, but we always move on to the next day. The only difference in gardening is if you having a bad day, you don't even have to come back out here for the rest of that day. You can phone it in for a day or two and get back with your work. And that's exactly what I did. I phoned it in for 2 to 3 days, came back here and I understood or figured out what I really want to accomplish in this garden. And one of those things is growing some citrus trees, but not hundreds of them. Slow down, slow down. Watermelon patch, it's dry. I need to water that bed, that's my bed. But watermelon patch is wild, but it's gonna stay how it is. Cause I like that wild on my watermelon. But just want to say, life is still good, y'all. You just have some good days and some bad days, and you move on. I'm moving on, y'all. All right, y'all. A win is a win. She blushing. She small. But it's my first slice of tomato of the season, y'all. We ain't worried about that. Okay. Big winning.